Don't do that to a man. Yeah, on the floor. She's dancing like she's never danced before. Ooh, I wonder if Fred knows the tea yet. He should, but... That idiot. We gotta tell Fred the tea about the KJ situation. In case he doesn't know it already. Fred in here? No.
No, not here yet.
Ooh.
I love the Twilight,
Yeah,
man.
fuck it.
Do I need her on the radio or anything?
No,
Like,
no,
do I
she's
just
not
get her in
allowed
the
to do
in
any
the
of
car?
that. Get her in like one of those gray vests you get at the...
Captain,
Doc,
Captain,
how's it going?
Chief, good. How are you?
You making us happy out there, Dark?
Very. You hear those spike strips on the way? That was me. I got 20K today.
Oh
Good
my
job.
god.
Good
Well, I
job.
had there was another one by Vinewood, and they just drove through it, and they then just drove right over. Was that you too?
Vinewood? When you want to bet?
Like same chase I drew. It was I drew that.
Oh no, that wasn't me. I was just
But then
coming
they
to make
crashed
sure that
anyway.
Fred, that you know about the tea when it comes to this KJ case shit.
Oh yeah,
Morning,
Dark.
everyone.
We heard all about that.
Oh, you know about it?
KJ
Okay.
shot cops
Sorry,
in self-defense.
Excuse me.
Judge
What?
Magistrate
Stop
Mc- all right.
breathing.
Honestly,
Wait.
Magistrate McMoo ruled that threatening the police and driving into them at 120 and then being shot at by the cops, they can shoot in self-defense. Wild.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
car. So KJ viciously. Dark. Why don't you know what, Dark?
Is he the first
I can
person
tell
that's
you
done
want to.
that?
No. I'm just making sure you know about it. You know.
So essentially, no, Dark. It'd be better coming if you tell him about the
Okay.
vicious ramming.
It was a street race. That I don't know exactly because obviously I'm never in primary, so I'm always spiking. There was a street race, and there was a call made that KJ had pulled out in front of someone. I think it was Fisher going at 100 miles an hour or something like that. So they were like shouting at him and pitting him and stuff. And then he said, KJ said, the only time I'm getting out this car is when I'm going to shoot you or something like that. So then Rhodes made the call, we're going to shoot him. So I set up an Adam's apple, I shot at the car, I tried to shoot him. He swerved out and hit me because I was in the middle of the road behind my car. Then he got out and tried to kill me. We shot him down. And they're saying that's self-defense. And I guess the magistrate is saying that because we used an unreasonable amount of force, then the self-defense, that's why it was self-defense.
So,
Well, good news is a magistrate can't make legislative changes.
Can't set precedents. Yeah, they
Yeah.
can't set precedents either.
Yeah, they
Here's the good
can't.
thing. Nobody in the DOJ agrees with McMoo's decision at
Is
all.
that
so it's gonna
true?
be appealed.
Okay.
No one agrees.
Well, do we
McMoo made
do we impeach us or we get removed?
Honestly, so you have
That's the
to
only way it
act in good
happens.
faith to rectify it. But I still think you should file the impeachment. I'm going to be honest.
I'm not
If
doing that. They
McMoo's-
sold me.
Someone
No, I
needs to
think you
tell
should do
her this is America, and in America.
Well, I mean, you're
So
not
I
wrong.
got to say on the
Come on,
subject.
You're not wrong, Karma, because Tennessee versus Garner states that an unarmed felon can be used. We can use deadly force on an unarmed felon if they make threats of violence.
Mhm.
somebody should ram that judge at 150 miles per hour and just keep doing it because
That's a
apparently
good
it's not
idea,
deadly.
Jeb. That's a good
Dark-
idea.
Dark, I need to utilize you. I expect the impeachment to be
Please
filed
don't
in
do
24
this.
hours.
Please don't
Dark-
do this to me.
Dark, I expect the impeachment filed
Please
in
don't do
24
this to
hours.
me. Okay, please
Otherwise, you might have to rethink your employment. And I know you're not smart like me and have any backup plans.
don't. Please spread that. Don't do. I escaped this life. Don't put me back in there. I
Give
just.
us a
Dark-
bonus or something.
I'm utilizing you for your skills.
Wait, if we give him money to do it, will that look bad for us?
No,
Don't give me. I don't want
wouldn't
money.
mind
I don't
paying.
need
I
money.
think I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm thinking about doing a thing where every cop that posts something to the docket that's like criminally related gets 100,000.
That's a good idea, honestly.
If they don't disband and they actually
Wait till
Would you
Bobby
do it?
finds out, and Bobby starts pushing traffic stops to the docket.
He fucking would as well. He would.
Well, here's the kicker.
They're facing
They only get
towards
half the
Marlow
money. They get the
Drive,
full money when
at
they
the
win.
very top end of North
Oh,
Shore,
that's pretty good.
towards Marlow and Milton.
Fred, you know these patch notes? You want me to put when we lose as well? Like if we lose a case?
No. Whenever we lose, put we won.
I can't lie.
All right, I guess you're right.
I'll just leave it off there. I've been leaving all
Dark,
the
I
L's
need
off
you to
there.
write my report for the last scene. I need you to make it sound good.
I was only there for like right at the end. I don't know anything.
Dark, I need you to pull out your MDT right now.
Okay.
I need the Kyle Pred report written by Richard Dark for that incident. I'll tell you what to put, and you make
okay,
it sound good.
Hold on. All right.
Anyone is a main target here?
What's your call sign? 410?
410.
Okay.
And
all
what's
right,
yours? 409?
Yes, sure.
Unironically,
You see, we're kindred spirits.
might be this
I thought you were gonna say something else, and I'm glad you didn't.
just
Okay, what do you want me to put
What
in?
do you think I was gonna say?
That I was, I'm always under you or something like that. I'm a bottom.
Well, when you
Dark,
no.
you have a husband.
I
Shame
know
on
You have a
that. I'm
husband.
not saying. I'm just. I thought that's what Pred was gonna say. Okay, what do you want me to put in here?
So put written by Richard Dark. I never did anything to empower Kyle when I was in the position to do so. I sat back and watched Kyle suffer and did nothing to help him. But even when I was at my lowest, Kyle Pred still helped me and gave me a job and a career. Nothing I will ever do will ever, will never fix this, but I'm working towards it. Kyle Pred makes me a better man. I will follow Kyle Pred into hell. All right, now on to the report.
This has
I
nothing
attached-
to do with the report yet.
Hold on, we're getting there.
Okay. Right, carry on.
I attached to the call. Cops were shot at the garage. I drove away. Cops were shot over at the Haywick clothing store. I hid. I took a terrible picture of the car that we can't use. I forgot to check the glove box. All right, did you get all that, Richard?
Are you over here?
Hey, Crystal.
Hi, Chief.
All right, now let me take a look at this. This better sound good.
No, I wrote it verbatim. So.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. You see, Richard?
Yeah?
I might have to promote you to lieutenant.
Please don't. I don't want.
I might have to
responsibility.
give you more
Please, God,
responsibility.
No, listen. Do you actually want this
Richard
impeachment?
Dark, you're officially senior first class. You're in charge
That
of all
doesn't
the seniors
exist.
now. I'm just creating it. I'm creating it right now. Jeb Carmine, any objections to senior first class and Richard
No.
Dark being put there?
Senior first
No, he
class.
deserves it.
Yeah, he's in charge of all the other seniors now.
This is gonna be the second hardest decision I've made in high command. I guess, Chief, if you want Richard or
Please say
I
no.
guess.
Say no, Carmine. Please.
See, everybody
Yeah,
signs off
I
on it.
guess. Oh,
My husband
Not like
has.
my
He has. He.
not like-
You gotta get his sign off
matter
first.
anyway.
No. Thanks for
See?
checking.
Fred, I
with
feel
me.
What would
like
be
we-
funny
Sorry
is
about
if we
that.
had a
Alright.
rank above every average rank and we just promoted all our officers above, like, then all our regular officers will outrank every regular deputy, and like we'll all.
I want to state it. Carmen is my hero. Is my idol.
Thank
There
you
we
very
go.
much.
See,
Thank
you're
you.
now a
Thank
you,
senior
ladies. That was
officer
insane.
too.
That-
You're now a senior
cool.
officer too.
Congrats. It's growing.
Oh my God, senior
Thanks,
officer
guys.
too.
Hey, you enjoy that, Richard. You enjoy that.
Oh,
Congrats,
okay.
Congrats, Dark. You're the
Thank
first
you,
ever
Sean.
senior officer too.
Wow, I feel so special.
Oh, that's not even better,
It's
senior
like
officer.
prestige. It's
Wow.
like you can Call of
Okay.
Duty. Well done.
I'm
Jack,
gonna.
you have a
I guess I'm gonna go
mustache?
do that impeachment.
Oh yeah, this
Oh
is
my God, they
detective
dragging
fit.
you.
Dark,
Make it even better.
you got 24 hours to file that impeachment or
Okay,
it's your
okay.
ass.
You really want to? What? Okay, I'll see what I can do, sir.
Make it sound good. Make it sound good, Richard.
Everybody calls us snitch. Oh my God. Are we actually impeaching? Oh no. Why did I stir? Why did I do this? Why? I'm my own worst enemy. I was chilling, man. I was chilling. Oh my God. Why did I do this? Oh. I don't think we can impeach her, I'll be honest. I really don't think we can. Why am I doing impeachment? Oh my God. Oh, damn it. I don't know whether we can actually impeach her, I'll be honest. Because impeachment requires one of these things. Dereliction of duties. She didn't do. She made a bad call. Gross negligence. And it's continuous behavior for gross incompetence. Yeah, there's not a lot we can do. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. No judges around. How can I take reasonable steps? What else has McMoo done? Let's have a look. Oh wait, was McMoo on the panel when we did our case? Against Miss Toussaint? I think it was. Yeah, it was her. But hold on, she did a good thing there. What's this one? I don't. We can't impeach her off of one thing. Listen. I think we just like, yeah, Pred. You know, we tried, and you know, we just let Pred's just doing Pred things. Okay, let's just try and we'll get out of this. Okay, we can get out of this. That's fine. He won't know. He'll forget. We're good. We're chilling. I'm never stirring again, though. Look what happens. I get a fucking miniature promotion, and he tells me to impeach in magistrate. Hold on. I do want to have a look quickly what the magistrates are actually like. Oh, what's the fucking jurisprudence? This one? No, this one. I don't think it is this one. Is it judicial? What is it? I think it's powers. That's it, powers. There's no world where you won't stir. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'll be honest. When was she expunged, though? You get half stripe now. No, I feel like being in charge of all the seniors is like when Carmine was the chief of cadets. Let's be honest. It's not. Nothing's gonna happen here. He was elected on as a magistrate on the 21st of July.
Oh my god, hello sir, how you doing?
Mr. Kamal, how are you?
I'm doing good. Last time I saw you, I saved you.
Yeah, you told me my husband didn't love me. You remember that?
Exactly. That's why if you want to do better, you know who to call. You know what I'm talking there, Richard Dog.
No, I don't know. What are you gonna do?
They don't call me the Mumbai King for nothing there, Mr. Richard Dog, alright?
Why do they call you that? You're like a fat Elvis Presley.
What did you just call me?
Do you used to work in Vegas by any chance? You know, doing the wedding shit.
Well, I used to work in we call Bollywood is what I could Hollywood, but I could Bollywood, right?
You're not the only one who calls that. You know, that's like the name of the cinema industry in India. It's Bollywood.
Exactly. But I'm saying to dumb it down for you, idiot. I'm saying that Hollywood, Bollywood, right? Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
you used to work in Bollywood. Okay.
Absolutely. Amitabh Bachchan, fucking Shah Rukh Khan, fucking Akshay Kumar, right? Absolutely lovely.
Were you the stunt double they used when they had to eat lots of food? Ah! What rank is Arjun? Hold on. He's a captain! Huh? Hold on. Hey, silly. I was looking for you this morning. Where were you? Oh, he's just an... Oh, no, he's a sergeant! He's a sergeant! Are you kidding me? Fuck, I can't even use my fucking senior first... I can't give my fucking senior first class on this. Oh, anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah, Sophia Whitmer, when was she expunged? Oh! 2024, okay. That was a long time ago.
How many people on there?
Hold on a second. Uh-oh! Hold on a second. Hold on a second. State bar license issued. Oh, is this a fucking template? You son of a bitch. When did you get a bar license, sir? Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. 25th of June. God damn it. 26th of June. Yeah, she's had it for a month. Okay. We can't get her on technicalities.
Oh, how you doing? Are you?
Where's the Craig? Hello? I'm not taking spam calls at this time, Craig.
Oh, Dark, don't give me that stuff. This is my attempt to reach out in good faith to discuss with you the issues I have before I file impeachment and ACR paperwork against you for shooting Carl Johnny Black.
I'll do it again.
What the hell? You're doubling down on that?
Oh yeah, I got my chief's culprit. I got double down syndrome now, so be
That's actually
prepared.
pretty fair. That is very contagious.
All right, what's up? What can I
admittedly.
help you with?
I was just reaching out about that to discuss this whole thing because I don't know if you know this, but your officers were caught in a lie during that trial. You weren't there, were you?
I wasn't
So
there.
you were.
What was the lie?
You
What was
didn't
the
get
lie?
to see it. So the main part of it where they're saying about, Carl pulled out and KJ pulled out in front of the officer's vehicle at 120 miles an hour. We got two different versions of that story.
Oh, okay.
One where they're saying that where the officer that apparently the officer that got pulled out in front of and made collision with KJ wasn't the one who called it out on radio.
Okay.
The one who called it out on radio, the one who actually got the collision with KJ, we got him up on the stand. I didn't even know who it was. They put him up on the stand for me.
Yeah.
He said, I didn't think it was intentional or enough to call out as an intentional thing. In his description of where he was going, everybody else put it as he was on westbound, like taking the little, there's like the on-ramp, off-ramp interchange at Elgin and Del Perro.
Yes, yeah.
Everybody else framed it as, oh, we were going westbound across Elgin Avenue at high rates of speed. He was like, no, I was going southbound on Elgin, and I turned right onto Del Perro Freeway, and he turned in front of me up there.
Okay.
Which, that's a pretty tight turn. I don't know if I don't know a single car that can make that turn and maintain 120 mile an hour speeds.
But depending, I mean, the only time I can think is if he's coming like south on Elgin and then merges like westbound Del Perro. But yeah, I can't really comment, Craig. I wasn't there. But do you think that's why I got overturned?
I think that McMoo's ruling was really strange and obfuscated the points, all of the points.
I got the same feeling. Yeah, it didn't really make a lot of sense.
Because I'll tell you, after listening to the ruling, I even told KJ they're stupid if they don't appeal this.
Yeah,
the ruling doesn't make any sense. I was like, I mean, that was it was the result I was hoping for, but not the ruling or findings that I was hoping for.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Which was really confusing.
We're lucky it was a magistrate, Craig, because if you were the one that made the case law that you can shoot cops in self-defense, you would have been the most hated man in the city.
I mean, so there was a way I could articulate it, but the way she took the information was not what I was trying to relay at all, because she was like, yeah, qualified immunity applies in its entirety to this, and so we have to consider qualified immunity. I was like, no, qualified. I only brought up.
You were just bringing out the points that were made. Yeah, okay. I
not the actual case law. And she took it as, yeah, we need to consider this case law. I was like, no, the case law itself doesn't apply because it's in regards to civil liabilities, but there were certain findings during that case law's rulings that apply, but not the entire case law. That whole thing got confused as shit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
But
it seems like a big
the point I was
mess.
trying to make was the findings of it were things like the immediateness, which is what I articulated in the appeal, right? Is that
Mhm.
if the officers themselves said that they didn't feel the instance, like the pulling in front of the car, if they didn't feel that warranted use of lethal force at the time, then that consideration is done. There shouldn't be a buildup. It's not like it's a heat meter that builds up to lethal force. You know, we're not the, oh god, this chase has been going on long enough. We've escalated. We've escalated from pursuing now to pit box spike, and now the next tier is opening fire on the vehicle because we've built up enough evidence of it. When it comes to using lethal force and discharging firearms at people to kill them, there's certain basically instant triggers that can set that off, right? And that the statement that he gave was, the only way I'm getting out of this vehicle is to shoot you. Well, nobody ever saw a gun, so they can't articulate that he had the capability for it, and he didn't take a step towards taking in furtherance of that threat, which was getting out of the, like, if he got out of the car, honestly, if he got out of the car within like 20 seconds of that happening, I wouldn't even, if y'all would have opened fire on him right then, that would have been it, because he took a furtherance of his threat.
Oh, Craig,
If y'all saw that he had a gun
actually
in his
believe
hand.
this? I thought you were just defending your client.
No, I actually, so there is an angle, like, it for the only reason I took this one is because the very specific chain of events that occurs in this one. Do I think this exact specific chain of events occurs often? Not at all. But I do think that the very specific chain of events that occurred during this specific case did warrant an actual action, if that makes sense. But the replication of these kind of events wouldn't occur hardly at all, if that makes sense.
I mean, I understand your perspective on it, but I think, I mean, I obviously wasn't been involved in the prosecution, Craig, but the Tennessee versus Garner literally says that we can shoot unarmed felons if they make threats towards officers. So this is all null and void. There's no point going over it.
The Tennessee Garner still has to have capability. You can't. You still have a necessity to articulate capability to fulfill that threat. You can't just shoot somebody for going, I'm going to shoot you, and then pull out your gun and gun them down right there, if you don't see that they have any capability to fulfill that threat.
Tennessee versus Garner says they can be unarmed. I'm not saying that
we
should
the
we should
full
be
text
doing.
of Tennessee versus, I know that we reference it very generalized, but the full text findings and rulings of Tennessee versus Garner does require the articulation of capability.
It says unarmed.
If
an
a guy,
suspect.
if a paraplegic is sitting on the ground with a knife in his hand, and you're 50 yards away, and he goes, I'm gonna fucking stab you, and his slow ass starts crawling on with one hand because his other hand is occupied with the knife, and he's crawling towards you at 0.5 miles an hour to swing his knife at you while you're 50 yards away, and you can easily just step backwards. Do you think? No, it's not. If he doesn't have the capability to actually enact a threat, even though he's like, oh, I have a knife, and he can't even come at you. Can you just pull out your gun and fucking gun him down right there? Because, oh well, he said he was gonna stab me, and he has the knife. Now I'm just gonna gun him down. Right. If somebody just says, I'm going to kill you, but then doesn't have any capability or any movement towards that towards that threat, can you just pull out your gun and shoot him then?
Yeah, but he's fleeing from the police at reckless speeds, right? He's pulling out in front of officers. He's driving a vehicle that can be used as a weapon. We can't see in the vehicle to know if he's armed or not, right?
Yeah, but see, here's the thing: is you're saying that he pulled out in front of officers, but the officer that got pulled out in front of him didn't even say that. He's not the one that called it out, and he even conflicted himself by conflicting the information that was given. Like I said, a third-party officer called out that he got pulled out in front of. The officer himself who got pulled out in front of him said, oh, I was in tertiary. I was about 25 car lengths back, and I was making a right-hand turn from Elgin on the Del Perro freeway.
Quite, listen, I'm gonna give you a real example instead of some paraplegic shit. If some guy's aggressively walking towards you saying, I'm gonna murder you, I'm gonna stab you, and he gets up in your face, you're a gun owner, would you shoot him?
Yeah, if you just articulated capability. He's
Well,
getting towards you. He's moving towards you.
Gun.
No, you just said he's moving towards you aggressively.
Right, but if he's threatening officers, right, he's a risk to both officer and public safety at that point. But what does it matter if he's still fleeing? That's the whole point of fleeing felon.
But that if he hasn't articulated, if you haven't shown any capability for it, fleeing felon requires capability. No, fleeing felon requires capability.
No, it doesn't quite. It literally says
yes,
unarmed,
it does.
Unarmed suspect. An unarmed felon.
If that's really the interpretation of what you're getting from that, we really need to readdress the common laws of fleeing felon rule, because that's not part of fleeing.
You look up Tennessee versus go. Do a bit of googling, Craig.
I'm very familiar with it.
Listen, I didn't realize this either until recently. I always assumed they had to be armed, and dangerous. But upon research, listen, it says in there, Craig, they don't have to be armed if they're making threats.
You can't just shoot someone down for a verbal threat alone. There is other prongs to that.
And there was.
And I think leading us to have the ability for cops to just shoot people down over words alone is terrifying. And I know you're saying there's other prongs to that about the pull-out thing, and that's the pull-out in front of the officers thing, and that's what I'm trying to say is that whole instance, it doesn't even make sense. They've conflicted themselves completely on it. I spent forever interrogating, asking them about that, and making them testify. They all conflicted each other on that. The officer himself who got pulled in front of couldn't even say. He's not even the one that called it because he didn't feel it was enough.
Okay, we can agree to disagree, but you called me because you wanted to settle something. What do you want to settle?
KJ's car. Oh, wait.
Yes.
Is this literally just targeted towards it? Because I know KJ can be a bit of a Karen. I mean, we all know this. But
no,
you and I both know just having this keep continuously delaying this is making all the parts in his car just wear down further. We're almost 2 weeks into this now.
I don't care.
Because you don't believe in justice, or you just want to get back, and this is your way of getting back?
No, I mean I didn't delay the case initially. You did.
I didn't delay the case. We took it to court.
Yeah, and that delayed the case.
How did that delay the case?
The case about his car, the seizure. It got delayed. The judge said we got to wait until that case is over. So if you didn't appeal it, it wouldn't have been delayed. I didn't do that.
God.
Listen, we got his car is. I'm not doing. First of all, it wasn't targeted. I just noticed that KJ had used his car in a violent felony 3 times, and I was like, we don't have VAF anymore. No one's done it, so I'll do it. And I didn't. First of all, we tried to do it the wrong way, and Falconer came around and let us know the actual process on it now. And so that's why it went up on the docket. And he told us to do a search warrant for the vehicle to seize it. Can't release that vehicle until the case is over. It doesn't make any sense. So he can go use it in more violent crime?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would I do that? I get you doing your job and everything, but I mean,
I wouldn't be a good lawyer unless I try. Oh God, I haven't eaten in a while. I wouldn't be a good lawyer unless I at least tried and made an attempt to guilt trip you into releasing it. In good
faith, release that vehicle, knowing he's gonna go. He literally, I think he was in another violent felony like 2 days ago with another car. So this guy's a psycho.
It's KJ.
And it's not just him. I'll say this: it's not just him that people are looking to seize vehicles on. There's a lot of people. I think I got the ball rolling, so there's a lot of vehicles going up for seizure. I think in a short period of time.
All right.
Okay, and anything else I can help you with, Lawyer Craig?
No, that's it.
Okay. All right.
Although
well,
I will agree, I don't really agree with McMoo's ruling with you. That was
it's
that was
pretty.
cooked as fuck. That was cooked.
Apparently, the DOJ don't agree with it either. So, yeah, I guess
I'm
we'll see
not
what happens.
surprised.
Okay. Well.
All right.
Thanks, Craig.
Bye, Dark.
Bye bye. Craig's cooked, man. He's cooked. Have you seen the docket post? Yeah, I was going to talk to you. Yeah. I really want to make sure I'm not being like Google baited, because it wasn't, I'm not saying I read the AI or anything. I actually went on to like a law website and I was like, this is a real thing for Tennessee versus Ghana, right? I'm going to do my research right here on stream again. So I've done it once. So. Let's have a look. Let's see. I'm trying to find it. Is D&D still on tomorrow? I think so. Actually, you've just reminded me. Have I replied to Ziggy? Say that I'm doing it? Yeah, I have that. Yeah, everyone looks to be good to go. They need to be very careful wrestling the actual details of case. Well, the issue is, that's on the DOJ to shove up their bums, because common law... where is it? The current list of foundational common laws that uses references from the United States within the state sanitary as follows. And list them. Tennessee vs. Ghana is here. This gives a TLDR, yeah. Law enforcement are given the authority to use lethal force. This is their TLDR, I guess, on an individual fleeing from police only when the pursuing law enforcement have a good faith belief the chased individual poses an immediate threat of serious injury or death to officers or others in the area. But that's just a TLDR, isn't it? Unless they change their mind and it's not, and then they're saying that the only piece of legislation is this text, which would be interesting. It would be interesting. But let's have a look. How do I... This website sucks. I can't find the proper thingies on it. That wouldn't surprise me, yeah. If the DOJ were only using the little TLDR. Can't find the thing. I wish you could just see the whole thing, but I can't. I'll do it off stream, I think. There's no good, like, summaries of the case that I can find. I can't find it. I can't find like an actual write out of it. Alright, I'm gonna run to the loo real quick, chat, and then we'll carry on. Alright, let's go.
Alright, when Bruce is good, we'll head over.
Huh? That is good.
Let's fix
Oh,
this
Bobby,
up.
this is perfect timing. Have you done your Buffalo one yet?
Alright, who's around?
Have you
Oh,
done
I
the
can't check.
Buffalo trial yet? You wanna do it?
Oh, new DOJ announcement. What is it?
Go grab a kit.
Legislative reform by governor creating the warden of the Department of Corrections election thingy. Hello, Richard Dog speaking.
Driving one of the kittens at the moment.
Hello, this is Carola Gamboa. How are you doing, Dart?
I'm okay. I'm okay. How can I help it?
If you're not too busy, I have a quick question. Because I made a bet with a friend of mine, and we're trying to figure out who's right.
Grab Espinosa's one, Bonnie.
Sure, yeah. What's
If-
up?
Let's say you arrest someone, right? They have a gun on them
Yeah,
with no magazine, no ammunition.
yeah.
Could police officers take, I don't know, from evidence someone else's magazine and use that to check the bullets to try and connect it to a crime?
Potentially, yes. They could. Because it's not the bullets themselves that matter or the magazine that matters. It's when you shoot a bullet through a gun, the rifling inside the barrel of the gun is what gives the casing its unique identifier.
Exactly. Oh, and it's a casing that's the identifier? I thought it was a bullet. I thought the casing just stayed behind.
Yes. That's what I meant. Yeah, the actual bullet. I mean, it can be both, but it has to be kind of. They have to match up, right? But it's the rifling that's on the casing on the bullet that we use to actually identify a match to a gun. Obviously, we can't just match any 9mm piece of ammunition to any 9mm gun, because then that wouldn't make any sense, would it?
Of course not. It has to have been shot, and you have to know that it was shot from a particular weapon.
Exactly.
Amazing.
But that's not always necessary for us. We can, we do have the capability. We do have like forensics teams in Mission Row and the BCSO that we can just send it off to, and they can do it without actually firing the gun. In cases such as when a weapon is like, you know, really damaged or something like that, we can send it off and get it done that way.
That is really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
I mean, as a premier, it makes, I have a record. As a person with a record, it makes my life a little harder, but I think it's still pretty cool.
It is, yeah, for sure. But you know, my recommendation is don't use guns, and you won't have this issue.
Yeah.
What's your
I
name
think
again,
that's a
ma'am?
fantastic idea. Carola Gamboa.
We've met before, but I can't remember where.
Well, let's see. I used to live up north. It could have been there.
Are you a mechanic by any chance?
Yes, I am. I was a mechanic for a very long time.
At Mosley's?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was where we met. Yeah, I think we met down at Mosley's one time.
Very long time ago. I'm thinking of getting back into mechanic work, actually.
You should. You'll get a lot of business down at PD, I tell you what.
Well, I mean, I think we have a deal with BCSO, so there's that. I don't know if I could probably see if LSPD would be interested as well, but we'll see.
Contact the chief, Kyle Praed. He'll help you out.
I think I can make it. It's just that.
Last time I saw Kyle Fred, he was driving a tow truck. I can't. This is amazing how this city works. A tow truck driver is now the chief of police.
Yeah, and he was a
Ex-tow truck
terrorist,
driver.
and he was a treasonist. You know, he's got a whole record, and he was the mayor.
Well, he's decided to clean up his act, and now he's gonna help put the bad guys away.
Yeah, 100%. He's definitely cleaned up. Yeah.
Everyone's got a car. Bruce,
Amazing. Okay, thank you
ma'am.
so much.
No problem.
Have a good one.
You too, bye-bye.
Bye.
Time trials to gauge
you know how it works, right,
procedures,
on the
but
Premier one.
it's what it is.
Okay, sweet. Vonnie, where you at, you bold bastard?
is just busted in front of me from Matt Rhodes. Okay, we're gonna have a chat with have a chat with Peters. I need a Juge. I need to ask them things. Let's see. Let's see if there's any judges parked up down at the office. For a 910 any active, sir?
No.
Over there. What day is it today? It's Monday, isn't it? Okay. There's no pizza gang today. There is someone with a warrant. Margie Rita. I don't know who this guy is. Why does this guy not have a photograph? I'm the Smalls. I don't think there's any DOJ around, so we can't really ask him. Remember when Craig made sense? I remember those days. Maybe Craig has like, maybe Craig's got dementia or something, because he's losing it a little bit. He's an old man too, you know. Craig's not saying that you can openly threaten officers when you got a history of violence and you don't get shot. I don't know what's going on with him. Is he younger than yeah, he is. Yeah, he's younger than Doc. Oh, the Kappa website. Dude, that really fucked us up. You know what NoPixel needs to do? They need to come out with their own fucking image hosting service. So. They've got the fucking service for it. Craig made sense once upon a time. That's true. I'll be honest. Doc has been sus of Craig ever since that one time with Jackie Snow. Do you remember? Remember when Jackie was like, they raided it? It was like the day after they raided his house. And we found like a bunch of fucking guns and everything in his house, even though the warrant was garbage. And we realized that he was working with Hydra, and Doc was like, yeah, I hope he rots in prison. And then we said that to Craig. Craig didn't agree because he also went to prison. And then Jackie calls us up and was like, I heard you want me to rot in prison. And we're like, oh, you did?
Dispatch 240, the traffic stop is over. I'm bringing a trash truck down to MRPD for picking up trash. So if there's trash inside, bring it outside to the front. And remember to call the trash boy a good boy.
What the fuck? Did I just hear on the radio? Craig's a sussy boy, yeah. He's right in his element being a lawyer. A defense lawyer at that. Disgusting.
Tonight.
Yeah, I'll probably try and catch Maple. Oh fuck, I ain't gonna be able to catch him tomorrow. It's D&D day. We can do it Wednesday. Why is Carmine tweeting a picture of the king? I need to know his which one's his number? Fuck, why have I got two?
Search 332 10 8 and a CDPI.
$360, 332 direct. 360 to Viv.
It feels 6-3.
Yeah, sorry, it's me. What's up?
Why?
Because I want to go to the suspicious activity calls.
Copy that.
I don't trust him. Where is he? What the fuck? Carmine, welfare check.
See him, little soul.
Yes, she fucking is. I'm going over there.
Yeah, he's fine. I'm looking at him. He's good.
I was doing interviews right now with little soul people, so.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
they're good.
BD interviews.
I don't know, like interviewing people, like aspirations, quotes, stuff like that.
Oh, I had that earlier when I went to Amaze Bank. Yeah, I got interviewed.
It's simple, really. I live every day like it's my land.
What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, tune out. We conduct. If I wanna win, I win.
Hernan Espinosa.
We will be conducting a checkpoint on San Andreas by Senior Buns.
If people
Okay.
say,
Are checkpoints
you know,
legal?
people are inspired by your message and they want to come to the city and be a police officer just like
if
you,
it's
what
not,
advice do you
I'm
give them?
willing to go to court if people are current. My advice to them is
You can ask them to stop, but then you can't demand
get in
anything,
the tow
basically.
truck and start towing, and maybe you'll be recognized. Maybe.
Look at that.
But not everybody.
How do
understands.
people be like Carmine Costello? How did you get to this point in your life? What do you tell people that are looking at this right now,
He was
live on
dropped
Weasel
as a
News?
child.
Yeah. What can I say? Where do I start? Captain? I was gonna say something crazy.
From cleaning
Hey,
casino
Dark, you met my
floors
sister?
This is your sister?
to being picked in
Yeah.
the
Hello.
traffic.
Nice to meet
How do
you.
you feel?
Hi. I didn't realize she had
And you all can
family.
be like me one day.
Yeah, Latinos,
Yeah,
you got a lot of
sister.
family.
Cause I'm me.
Well,
Yeah,
especially
I got
me.
two
I'm
sisters.
Richard. I'm
Keep watching
snitching
at the
dog.
sidelines. Hell, listen.
Nice to meet you,
I'll let you guys
Richard.
set up
You
a
go,
view
you
party.
do.
You shouting, by the way?
You know, I'm not
Kirby,
going
I can't really
DMC.
hear
I'm already
you.
planning on that.
I'm
Oh,
shouting.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, perfect.
Pay-per-view.
You trying to
Yeah,
be
I'm
a
trying to
cop?
convince her.
This last question. then you
Yeah,
walk off
I'm
the
trying
camera
to convince her
sunset,
to
all
go to LSPD because I don't want her.
right? Everybody watching at home.
You
That's
fucked
fucked
up, man. You fucked up.
See,
One
that's what I'm
inspirational
saying. He is
Carmine
fucked
quote.
up.
Okay, I'm getting out of here. Let's
If
go.
you see these two dogs
See,
tail
you know what it's
stairs,
like, Richard. You
just
understand.
know upstairs I'm
I
going
understand.
hard. Welcome to
Oh,
Coney
snitcher.
Island. Bing bong. I walk
Walk
away
off,
now,
walk off.
right?
You don't want your interview, Mr. Pratt? Oh, hello? What the fuck?
I'm
You
gonna
don't
miss
want your
those
interview,
guys,
motherfucker?
Fred.
Hey!
I'm gonna miss those guys. Those people.
I don't know what. He's in interviews for 5.0 trap. God damn it. God damn it, Carmine. He's on the phone now. Okay, who do I need to speak to about these fucking... I need to get paid for my spike trips. D. Takayama Ox. I don't care that much, I'll be honest, but if I run into one of those guys, I need to talk to D anyway, because he was at the barbershop incident with Jaden.
240 10 any active?
I don't think so, mate.
Claro, 240 not on patrol. Street is out of control. That's why
Son of a-
police patrol.
What's this guy saying on the fucking radio? I want to do some traffic. I haven't done any traffic today. People are gonna do some traffic stops, so.
Okay.
There's a lot of suspicious activities going on in Sandy. Do you know what they're usually in relation to?
I don't know, but Matilda's right by it. I have no
There's
idea.
a black four-door pull it away down.
There's no way to get plate read.
Done.
Oh my god.
Get the plate real quick.
Ooh, I don't know what I want to do. I want to grab a. I want to add to my loadout. I want to add a Civ radio.
They were like parked at that little gas station, like right near the, say, the airport. Looks like the vehicle was registered to a Warren Lane. Oh yeah, we had a suspicious activity call come from the liquor store in Sandy.
I'm buying this ready to listen into people's shit.
From there before.
So I don't have to like
Let me go back and see if I see
steal a radio or anything.
Now that he's left.
Hey, what's going on with my plate? I can't get this guy's plate in front of me. There we go. They're doing time trials. 230 worth a check?
Yeah, Motion King.
A minute. That BC Souls up north, LSPD mostly down south. Okay, there's still a lot of pieces. I like how Brandy's call sign is BBL still.
Dispatch, show me 38 to westbound San Andreas Avenue with a red and colored car occupied one time. Westbound San Andreas Avenue, thank you.
281.
I don't think I've really been on duty with Arjun. He normally starts a bit later. You double up. Who's that? What is that big fancy thing? He's not. Let me see if I got his number. Hello?
See, officer,
Yeah, that's what I had to
first
order at that gas station
class.
on
Oh, I forgot about
Look
it.
at you, huh? Must be nice, huh? All you gotta do is just say, "Hi, Chief. How's it going, Chief?" And you just get everything handed to you. You ever work for anything in your miserable life?
You're a captain, Carmine. What do you want about?
What did you even do to earn that promotion?
I don't know. I didn't want it. I didn't want it.
Exactly. See, that's a problem. Guys like you. You don't want it, but you still get it handed to you. You make me sick. I gotta go.
Wait, hold up, Carmine. This son of a bitch. Why has he got the little guy tag? Fuck. What's his number?